Hello everyone, Optimal Training Group here. Sorry, it's been a while since I have posted a video. I have been crazy busy with a migration and a Power Apps Power Automate project that has prevented me from posting as often as I would like or as I usually once did. But I'm here now to post another video and hopefully I can get back into the groove of things. But I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Anyway, in one of my previous videos, I think it was about 9-10 months ago, I had created an employee onboarding system, and in one of those videos titled "Send Email with HTTP Request," so from is no reply. In that video, I just basically showed how do you send an email to an individual using HTTP request. And somebody made a comment or asked a question in the comment section asking, how would you send an email to multiple people? So for example, if I had a SharePoint group with multiple people in it, how would I send an email to each of those individuals? So that's what I'm here to show today. So here we go. I have a group. So here's my SharePoint site. And I have this video approvers. And if you click on it, it takes you to the group. And you can see the individuals, just myself and somebody else, just two. So let's go back. So you just do the standard here. When an item is created, site address, list name, provide that information. And then I create a variable. And here's the variable. And so within that variable, we just create a name, make it a string, it's blank. And at the end, we're going to assign all of the emails to this group. Now we do a get members action. We have the site address. We have the method get, provide the URI _ API /web / site groups / get by ID, and then 12. And 12 is the group number. / users. So let me go back to the group. And if you can see in here, we have the video approvers. If you look in the URL, membership group ID equal to 12. And that's what we're using here. So that way we know exactly which group we're getting the members from. So now this is going to return some JSON. And the JSON looks like this. I had previously copied it. So this is the JSON, as you can see. And you have this D, it's an object, and then the result is an array. And then it's basically an array of objects. And so I have two objects in here, but within this object you have email. So that's one email. Here's a second email. So that's essentially what I am looking for. So let me go back. So I'm going to parse. Now here is the tricky part. What you need to do, and I'm going to delete this so I can show you. So you're going to click in the content area when you bring up this parse JSON. And then what we're going to do is you want the body of this get members. So if you look over here in the dynamic content, see body, click body. But we don't really want the body. We don't want it in this format. We're going to come over here and we're going to say peak code, because what we want to do is we want to drill down. So we're going to copy this. We don't want the whole JSON. Copy this and don't include the @ sign. So copy, say done. And then we're going to X that out. We're going to go to expressions, paste. And what we're going to say here is so now we need to drill. So we have D, results, then email. So let's go back. So we're going to say question mark. Don't forget the single quotes, D, question mark again, results. And just make sure that you spell everything correctly. So results. All right. So now that we've done that, now click OK. And then we're going to paste in the schema, and I'll provide this schema for you. I'll provide the schema for you so that you can use it. So once we've done that, now we're going to go to our apply to each, because we want to apply this to each of the emails. And what we're doing in this apply is we want to separate each email by a comma. So it needs to be comma delimited. And then the variable that we created above, we want to select that whatever variables you created above, everything will appear in here. Just select the right email, the right variable. So in here, this body will be the body of this parse JSON. So if you do this, I'm gonna just take that out, click in here, and if you see how it says parse JSON, whatever you name this action here, that's what you'll find it here as well. So parse JSON. I'm gonna scroll down until I find body. So there's the body. And same thing over here. We just want the email of the body as well. So we just scroll up here and you're gonna click email, surrounded with double quotes, and then comma. So that's the apply to each. And then we need to remove the comma, because when we add the final email addresses to that variable, we don't want the comma there. So if you come in here, click here, and you go to expressions, you have substring variables. It's basically going to the end of this, all of the emails that has been delimited by comma, and there will be an extra comma. So this is basically just removing that extra comma. So just remember, we need to have variables approval email, because right now the approval email variable contains all of the emails with an extra comma. So this helps to remove that comma. And then we have our final group email. So we select the same variable, and then we're going to come in here, and we want the output of our remove comma from email. So remove comma from email, output. So this should have the output. And then we have our HTTP request to the group. You have your the address, we have post, we have underscore API /sp.utilities.utility.send email. And then we have our headers. And then within here, we kind of build the body of our email. So us to a group, something like that. All right. Matter of fact, let me bold it so you can see. Actually, let's make it an H1. Let's come here. We're just adding a little HTML. Okay. So there you have it. So now let's go and test this. Let me save it first. Save it. Make sure nothing is wrong. All right, so now I'm going to come over here to my list. Go to my travel requests and just add in something here. Okay. Travel request demo. All right. Save. Okay. So let's go back and let's take a look. While that is running, so I had one run 54 minutes ago. While this other one is running, let's come in here so I can kind of show you again, and you can fast forward to the end if you want to see the email come in. Set that up. Here's the approval group email. Here's the get members. Here's the schema that I showed you in the Visual Studio Code earlier. Here's how we parse it. So we're going to parse it. It does its magic and parses it. And then over here in the apply each, as you can see, it applies to each one. So if I come in here and I click next, so it's basically, and here's that extra comma at the end. So comma, and that comma is going to be there. So we have to remove the comma, and that's what this next one is about, is for. Remove comma. So now when we look at it, the comma is gone. And so we basically here, we just assign the output of this remove comma from email, we assign it to this approval email. And then we use it. So let's go back and see. Let me check my email. "40 seconds ago, it was a success." So let me look at my email. So there you go right here. Request. And see how I bolded it. So there it is. That's how you send a group. And I like to use the HTTP request because if you send it with, you know, it basically, if you don't use HTTP request, the recipients will receive it, and it'll have the author, the name of the author here. So I like doing this because it has a no-reply@sharepointonline.com. So that's much better. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments at the bottom. I will paste the schema and everything, and I'll even provide all the images as well in a GitHub post. So thanks for watching. Please like the video and share it, just in case there are many out there who are struggling with this, because I did for a while. Take care. Thanks. Bye.